Welcome everybody, good evening. My name is Marina from the Eloy team in Ulm. I'm very happy that you're here with us tonight. Today we will have wonderful contributions from different countries, and we would like to present to you the InCult project, which is the Erasmus project, and we have learners here with us who will present the cultural treasures that are included in the game. Yes, Mr. Alvin Phil from Graz, Austria. Good evening, thank you for being here. He will sing us a song he wrote himself, and let's just say the floor is yours.
Yes, thank you very much for inviting me. I'll sing a song in 3 languages, yeah? English, Italian, German. And may I start already, yeah? I was born in the mountains high, where the flowers are red and blue. Wish to be on sunny hills, where I want to be with you. I'm so glad about the freedom that the country offers to me. Come and join me in the mountains, which from the city you can see. Sono nata in mezzo ai fiori delle montagne. Sono nata in mezzo ai fiori con gli agnelli a pascolare. Mezzo ai fiori di vermiglio, come un ciglio a trovare. Sono nata in mezzo ai fiori, in mezzo ai fiori che voi restare. Bin geboren inmitten der Berge, wo die Lilien so schön erblühen. Möchte bleiben im Land meiner Heimat, wo am Abend die Alpen blühen. Bin so froh über die Freiheit, die mein Land zu bieten mir hat. Komm auf mir, auf meine Berge, die du siehst von einer Stadt. Sono nata in mezzo ai fiori delle montagne. Sono nata in mezzo ai fiori con gli agnelli a pascolare. Mezzo ai fiori di vermiglio, come un ciglio a trovare. Sono nata in mezzo ai fiori nelle montagne che voi restare. Thank you very much. This is my song.
Thanks to you. When did you write that song?
I wrote this song in Graz, in my hometown, and I wrote the English and the German stanza myself. The Italian stanza is from a folk song from the Trentino, from Trento. This is the Italian song, but it's a song in 3 languages, which is very unusual. There are many songs in 2 languages, but in 3 languages, that's still something incredible almost, yeah? Yeah, thank you anyway for inviting me to sing this song.
Thank you so much. This was wonderful. And of course, in 3 languages, this is perfect for what we do here. So thank you for being here, and hopefully see you another time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, now we will go to Serbia. Jelena, are you in?
Yes, I am. Do you hear me?
So your connection's working now. Okay,
yes.
So welcome, Jelena. Thank you for being here. So I will give the floor to you. You will read a poem which is called On Forgiveness. And just could you say just a few words about the author and the poem, and then you can read it in together.
Yes, I will. Thank you, everybody. I'm Jelena Đorđević from Institute for Cultural Development. I'm very glad to be here to present to you this Serbian poem. This poem is by Desanka Maksimović, a Serbian poet, writer, and translator. Her first work were published in the literary journal Misao in the 1920, while she was studying at the University of Belgrade. Within a few years, her poems appeared in Serbian Literary Herald, Belgrade's most influential literary publication. Maksimović earned a French government scholarship for the year study at the University of Paris. Upon her return, she was appointed a professor at Belgrade's elite first high school for girls. In 1833, Maksimović married Sergei Slastikov, a Russian writer, after being dismissed from her post and high school by Germans in 1841. She was reduced to a state of poverty and forced to work odd jobs to survive. In that period, she wrote Krvava bajka, a bloody tale about the Kragujevac massacre. In the next years, she wrote Tražim pomilovanje, I seek clemency. This is the most influential poetry book. I will now read one poem from that poetry book. It's called in Serbian O praštanju. After that, I will read that book in English. O praštanju. Ja nisam Bog, samo je on moćan toliko da prašta. Samo o njemu ne govori niko da je slab kad oprosti. I da je Kristu saučesnik i da je babun kad pomiluje babuna, samo kad on podiže svrgnute i mrtve vaskrsava, klevetnici ćute. Ne kažu da je zanesenjak ili pesnik, nisam ni vlastelin ni sebar koji se sveti, koji vraća žalku za žalku, sram za sram, nož na srcu za nož na oku. Ja se po srcu ne upravljam. Ja sam car zarobljen zakonima koje propisujem sam. Nisam ni sudija, njima je u ruke dat zakon da sude, ni dželat koji veša, žeže, seče, kamenuje koga. Ja sam car i nemam rašta silaziti kao krvnik među ljude. Ima da vladam po milosti Boga, nisam Bog da praštam. That was the Serbian poem of Desanka Maksimović. I will try to read now in English, but I must say that in English that song is very difficult because it has unusual Serbian words.
Expression.
On forgiveness. I'm not God, only He is powerful enough to forgive. Only he is not concerned and weak when he forgives, and as the couplet accomplish, as influenced when he pardons, and infidel only when he reverse the disposed and research the dead. Are the slender silent? They do not say he's dreamer or a poet. I'm neither a nobleman nor a self who gets revenge, who returns sting for sting, shame for shame, a knife in the heart for a knife in the eye. I'm not conformed to the heart. I'm Tsar, convinced by loves that I ensure myself. I'm not judge either. They have been given the law so as to try. I'm not executor that hangs, burns, cuts, or stones people. I'm Tsar, and I have no reason to descend among the public like a murderer. And all through I rule by the force of God. I'm not God, I cannot forgive. That was the poem of a very famous Serbian poet, Desanka Maksimovic. Also, I have sent this poet book in PDF. That book is translated in English, and I hope so that you will read some poets. I will be happy you to do that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jelena. And yes, Jelena sent me PDF of some of the poetry that is translated also in English. And you can write to me an email if you're interested. I can send the PDF to you if you're interested in reading more from that author.
I must say one word on this book. Electronic book is linked by our library, Serbian National Library. Is free to use, and everybody can read it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so now we will go on to presenting Inhalt. I will just shortly make an introduction to the project, and then I will introduce some of the people who were involved in making this website, working on the project during the last years. Just a second, I will share my screen. Okay, I hope you can see my screen.
Yep.
So just a short introduction. Here you can see the Inhalt logo, Living Intangible Culture. It was a project that was funded by the Erasmus program of the European Union. And it wanted to build bridges between adult educators, organization, and learners, especially between East and Western Europe, by making known the intangible cultural heritage that is in these countries. So the goal was to foster non-formal lifelong learning, but also, as already mentioned, to raise awareness of the cultural heritage that we have in Europe, especially in the countries that were in the project. So we were 6 project partners. Eloy was the project coordinator, and it was together with Federuni from Italy, from Mola di Bari, the Permanent University of Alicante in Spain, Saprokul from Serbia in Belgrade, University of Bruse, the Writers League in Timișoara, University of Bruse in Bulgaria. And during the last 2 years, these project partners worked on developing the Incult game, which is a website where you can play memory and quiz, and we will just go on the page just in a second so I can show you the result. And in this game are included from each of these partner countries 7 different cultural treasures, which were also with the project partners. They developed learners group in their countries who helped to select these cultural treasures, conducted interviews about these treasures, and in the process acquired new skills, especially in new media. So the cultural treasures who are included in the Incult game will be the focus today, because we have learners of the project partners here today, who I will now give the floor to. We will start with Germany, because Bertram has to leave soon the session. So, hello Bertram, I give the floor to you. You will just, we will start, just a second, we will start. Lena, can you show the video first? We will start by showing the video of the cultural treasures. And then Bertram will present one of them a little further.
Die Gedanken sind frei, wer kann sie erraten? Sie fliegen vorbei wie nächtliche Schatten. Kein Mensch kann sie wissen, kein Jäger schießen mit Pulver und Blei. Die Gedanken sind frei. Ich denke, was ich will und was mich beglücket, doch alles in der Still und wie es sich schicket. Mein Wunsch und Begehren kann niemand verwehren, es bleibet dabei, die Gedanken sind frei. Und sperrt man mich ein in finsteren Kerker, das alles sind rein vergebliche Werke, denn meine Gedanken zerreißen die Schranken und Mauern entzwei, die Gedanken sind frei. Drum will ich auf immer den Sorgen entsagen und will mich auch nimmer mit Grillen mehr plagen. Man kann ja im Herzen stets lachen und scherzen und denken dabei, die Gedanken sind frei.
So, okay. Now I'm going to present the Incult treasure folk dance Schuhblattler. It's called Schuhblattler in German. There's no translation in English. So I will read you the description. Men in lederhosen, short leather pants, it's called in German lederhosen, stand in a circle. They embroidered suspenders and shoes are also made of leather. They wear wide lined shirts, loden hats decorated with Gamsbart. It's a tuft of a chamois hair. and knitted wool calf warmers. The dancers hold their bent arms up in front. As soon as the music hits 3/4 time, they pull up their knee and jump from one leg to the other, and then slap with the hands alternately their thighs, their knees, or the soles of their shoes. They stomp with their leather shoes on the ground and cheer loudly. They are dancing the Schuhplattler, which means shoe slapping. The synchronized rhythmic slapping and stomping reminisces of modern body percussion. Schuhplattler is a purely male dance intended to impress women. It has been danced in South Tyrol, southern Bavaria, and parts of Austria for over a century. The Schuhplattler is still performed at many church and traditional festivals today, being also taught and passed on in many traditional costume clubs. It's called in German Trachtenvereine. The posing behavior reminds us of the behavior of a capercaillie, which dances in a circle with raised tail feathers and make loud clicking sound to impress the female birds. Hence the belief that the capercaillie inspired the Schuhplattler. Now we can see a little film about it, so you can imagine what it means.
Lena. Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
so I hope you can imagine a little bit what it means when only men are dancing for women, for impress women. And it is, so for us, it's a culture treasure because it's only in the south of Bavaria and Austria and in Ireland and now in Italy. Okay, that's it.
Thank you very much, Bertram. I hope you have now an idea about the Schuhplattler. So we will now go to Romania, and I would like to ask Andrusha to present, or for Lena to first show the video of the treasures, and then for Andrusha to present the Romanian.
Pe Valea Mureșului, la 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 la.
Okay, so now you have seen the treasures that were chosen for Romania, and Andruja would like now to shortly explain one of them a little more.
Doamna Andrușa, puteți începe. Domnul Vătuiu, ne auziți?
Da, vă aud, vă aud.
Puteți începe.
Sorry, I do not speak English. În această seară, în câteva propoziții, voi vorbi despre tradiția mărțișorului. Mărțișorul este un obiect de podoabă legat de un șnur împletit dintr-un fir alb și unul roșu, care apare în tradiția românilor, bulgarilor, sub denumirea de Martenița, și în zona Balcanilor la aromâni și megleno-români. Se prezintă sub această formă. Am aici un exemplar de mărțișor. Mărțișorul se poartă la mâna stângă sau la piept, începând cu 1 martie, timp de 10 zile, 2 săptămâni sau o lună, și se zice că dacă îți pui o dorință în timp ce atârni mărțișorul de un pom, după ce îl porți, dorința se va îndeplini. De regulă, băieții oferă fetelor mărțișoare, dar în Banat, Bucovina, Pisița, Năsăud, Maramureș și o parte din Moldova, fetele oferă mărțișoare băieților, care, la rândul lor, oferă cadouri fetelor de 8 martie. Prin obiceiul de a dărui și a primi acest simbol al primăverii, lumea se bucură de sosirea primăverii și comunică sentimentul de afecțiune pentru persoana care îi se dăruiește mărțișorul. În tradiția populară sunt cunoscute 3 mituri: voinicul care a eliberat soarele, lupta primăverii cu iarna și fratele și sora hanului. La începutul lunii aprilie, o mare parte a satelor României și Moldovei, omii sunt împodobiți de mărțișoare. Această frumoasă tradiție a primăverii este în patrimoniul UNESCO din decembrie 2017. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Sorry, there was a problem with the text. I sent it into the English version into the chat. I hope you can read up just a little bit. Anna, maybe you can just in just 2 sentences explain it in English.
Yes, first of all, I want to say many thanks to who chose that cultural treasure to represent Romania, and also many thanks to Elena Ștefănuț, who sang that beautiful song during the video. And I want to say that I myself run mărțișor here, and this is, I receive it from my daughter and from my son-in-law. That is very important for me. Mărțișorul is an object of adornment tied to a braided cord of white and red thread, which appears in the tradition of Romanians and other people from this area. In Bulgaria, it's called Martenița, and very important, this beautiful spring tradition has formed part of UNESCO's World Heritage List since December 2017. And we are very happy to wear this symbol of spring from the beginning of March, from 1st of March. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So now we will go to the Serbian treasures. But ask Elena to show first the video, and then Dejan will say a few words.
Hello.
Dejan, welcome.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I choose to present Saint George's Day because it's a symbol of coming of spring, and it's name Jurjevdan or Jurjovdan or Jurjevdan, Mizgurda, Permez, and Erdelesi. It's interesting that it's celebrated not only among, although it's Christian science, it's interesting that it is celebrated not only among Christians but also among Muslims. It's celebrated, as a as a sign of Mayor Spring festivity when nature blossoms and people are pledging St. George to help. St. George is particularly celebrated in Roma communities all over the Serbia. He is seen as a patron that connects community with the ancestors. Like changes in the nature, St. George Days marks the spring of good luck and happiness. In the Roma community, St. George is celebrated for 2 days. On the first days, girls and women go to the fields and pastures to pick flowers, herbs, and ivy leaves to make corollars. These colors are put at the gates of the households and the doors of the house around the house. Special corolla is made for a lamb. Flowers are also placed under the pillows for good luck. Flowers from under the pillows after the night are kept as good luck charms. Some of the flowers in the morning is taken to be the bedding of selected lamb. Then the lamb is ritually sacrificed. Family members change their clothes, chant, and sing to praise the Lord and St. George. Festivities for St. George Day are practices enlisted in National Register of the Intangible Cultural Heritage of Republic of Serbia. And well, maybe you know, it's a very famous song, Đurđevdan of Goran Bregović, which is in each celebration is one of the peak of the celebration when we heard that song. That would be.
Thank you so much. So our next country is Italy, and Lena, please show us first the video, and then Victoria will just shortly present one of the treasures.
Adesso dico due frasi, come siamo arrivati a scegliere questi, se mi puoi tradurre dopo, va bene.
Okay, thank you, Lena. So those are the treasures from Italy, and the Italian team, I think Victoria is in.
Sì, dico io in
Thank you.
italiano, poi Luisa traduce poche cose.
Okay.
Ok. Dunque, noi abbiamo scelto democraticamente, cioè democraticamente, facendo votare, presentando tutti i lavori che erano stati preparati ed erano tantissimi, ne abbiamo votati ognuno 7 e da questi 7 sono stati scelti democraticamente quelli che sono stati presentati. Rappresentano, comunque tutti hanno un significato fondamentale per le nostre tradizioni, per il nostro territorio, e sono tutte situazioni che si stanno ancora portando avanti, quindi non si sono perse nel tempo. Questo per noi è molto bello. Luisa può tradurre, semmai. Se mi sente, Luisa. Non mi sente?
Luisa is muted.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yes, okay, thank you. I will translate it quite briefly. There were a lot of projects which were presented, and it was voted in a sort of democratic way, and they were chosen, so a couple of items according to the fact that we are full of deep-rooted traditions in all our regions. But what was important to us was to highlight traditions which are still deep-rooted nowadays, although they come from many years ago, even centuries. And it was chosen subjects regarding food, music, religion, everything which is quite important according to the tradition, a popular tradition.
Vorremmo diffondere ancora di più il calendario e vorremmo riprodurlo, ma avremo bisogno del file per farlo girare per tutta la nazione.
We would like to broaden the calendar, but obviously, we need a file to do it, so it takes time.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is everything for the time being.
Okay. Thank you, Vittoria, and thank you for translating, Luisa. Thank you.
Thank you to you.
So thank you to everybody who's here today from the InCult part. Now we will show the videos of the Bulgarian and the Spanish team. Unfortunately, there was no learner today who could join the session, but we would like to present to you the treasures in the videos. And then we will just go on the InCult page so you see what it looks like. Okay. And now on behalf of the Spanish team, the last video from the partner in Spain, from Alicante. Thank you, Lena. Okay, I will just shortly show you the in-card game. This is the result of the project. So you can see that you can choose your language. You can go through the page in English, in German, in Spanish, in Serbian, Bulgarian, Romanian, and in Italian. And for example, the videos we just watched, if you want to have a look at them again, you can find them here. And we also have the texts about all the treasures to listen to as an audio here. The treasures are also included in a little memory game which you can play. And we have a knowledge section where there's information about all the treasures. As you just heard, some of the treasures were presented and you can find them here with little information about the text. And through our treasure map, you can also find your way back to exactly those texts. Here, for example, Romania and English. And then we have also a quiz section where you can play different quizzes about the text and about the treasures, the 7 treasures from other countries that are included in the game. So I will post the link again. And you can have a look at it, try the quiz, try the memory, read up on the different cultural treasures that are included in the game from all the 6 different countries. And here, for example, in the educational section, there's material about different methods that we included in the game, which is for adult education, for example, and learners. And we have also support information about how to host Zoom meeting. And in the knowledge section, there are also the interviews, which is also something that the learners did. They made interviews about some of the treasures that are included in the game. Okay, I will just send you the link again. And go on the page, try the quiz, try the game, read up on the different cultural treasures. It's very, very interesting. You learn something new every day, especially in such a context. So I want to say thank you to everybody who was here tonight and presented their part, presented about the treasures. It was very nice working on this project. Are there questions to maybe one of the learners? Okay, so I will go on to the next, we will go on to the next poem, which is read by Mariella in Bulgarian. Can you say a few words about the author, about the poem, just shortly?
Right. I will read the poem in 3 languages. The poet is Peiu Iavoru. He is a classical, belongs to the classical literature. He's a symbolist. And it's about innocent love. The title in Bulgarian is Dve хубави очи, in English, 2 beautiful eyes, and in German, Zwei schöne Augen. Две хубави очи. Две хубави очи, душата на дете. В две хубави очи, музика лъчи. Не искат и не обещават те. Душата ми се моли, дете. Душата ми се моли. Страсти и неволи ще хвърлят утре върху тях булото на срам и грях. Булото на срам и грях не ще го хвърлят върху тях страсти и неволи. Душата ми се моли, дете, душата ми се моли. Не искат и не обещават те. Две хубави очи. Музика лъчи в две хубави очи. Душата на дете. Two beautiful eyes, the soul of a child, in two beautiful eyes. Music, rays of light, they neither want nor promise. My soul is praying, dear child, my soul is praying. Tomorrow, patience and straying will throw over them the veil of shame and sin. The veil of shame and sin, I hope, will not throw over them patience and strength. My soul is praying, dear child, my soul is praying. These eyes neither want nor promise anything. Two beautiful eyes, music, rays of light, in two beautiful eyes, the soul of a child. And in German, it sounds in this way. Zwei schöne Augen, die Seele eines Kindes in zwei hübschen Augen. Musik strahlen, sie wollen nicht und sie versprechen nicht. Meine Seele bettet, Kind, meine Seele bettet. Leidenschaften und Leiden werden morgen auf sie werfen, den Schleier der Schande und der Sünde. Den Schleier der Schande und Sünde wird es nicht auf sie geworfen bei Leidenschaften und Leiden. Meine Seele bettet, Kind, meine Seele bettet. Diese Augen wollen nichts und sie versprechen nichts. Zwei schöne Augen, Musik strahlen in zwei schönen Augen, die Seele eines Kindes. Well, I find it a very moving poem by Iavoruk, and it was obligatory to study it by heart when we at secondary school. So you can find it, of course, translated only in English on the website, but I couldn't find the translation in German, so the translation is entirely mine.
Thank you, Mariela, for reading the poem. Thank you for also reading it in different languages. Very nice. And next, I have to say that we were planning on having Isa Gatti from Germany reading a poem tonight, but unfortunately she cannot be here. So she chose a poem by Erich Kästner, March, der März. And she asked me to read it on her behalf, so I will read the poem by Erich Kästner, The March, which was written 1955. Sonne lag krank im Bett, sitzt nun am Ofen, liest, was gewesen ist, liest Katastrophen, Springflut und Havarie, Sturm und Lawinen. Gibt es denn niemals Ruhe drunten bei Ihnen? Schaut den Kalender an, steht drauf, es werde. Greift nach dem Opernglas, blickt auf die Erde. Schnee vom vergangenen Jahr blieb nicht der gleiche, liegt wie ein Bettbezug klein auf der Bleiche. Winter macht Inventur, will sich verändern, schrieb auf ein Angebot anderen Ländern. Mustert im Fortgehen noch Weiden und Erlen, Kätzchen blühen silbergrau, schimmern wie Perlen. In Baum und Krumme regt sich allenthalben, Radio meldet schon Störche und Schwalben. Schneeglöckchen ahnen nun, was sie bedeuten. Wenn du die Augen schließt, hörst du sie läuten. So this is a very nice poem about, well, March is the time when slowly we will go into the next phase, into spring, into the flowers that are awakening, and into the next warmer part of the year. So greetings again from Isa, and to finish our program tonight, I want to give the floor to Lia from Glutch. She will sing a very nice song for us, and I will give the floor to you, and thank you for being here tonight. Lia? You are muted.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. So, do I have to do what? Sing what I was supposed to? Hopefully my voice is okay. All right. I'm supposed to sing something that Dalida started in 1968. Some people heard of her. She was a famous Italian who lived in France. And this is originally was a Russian ballad about young people who reminisce about their love when they were adolescents, something like that. In Romanian, it's Timpul Florilor. Le Temps de Fleurs was in French. So let me see if I can do it. Singura mă plimb pe alea ninsă, caut urma pașilor pierduți. I started wrong. It took me quite a while before you called me, and so here it goes. Let me start with whatever is the. La di da la di dum da da di da dum la di dum da da di da dum. Singură mă plimb pe alea ninsă, caut urma pașilor pierduți. Îți simt mâna caldă, ți-aud glasul, știu că e o himeră, dar mai sper. Azi vreau să râd din nou, să alung tot ce-a fost rău. Azi vreau să cred că tu ai să te întorci. Am să te aștept să vii, am să te aștept să-mi spui, ești viața mea, ești fericirea mea. La 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 la. Azi am să gonesc melancolia, nu mai vreau să plâng, să mai oftez. Dacă ai să te întorci din nou la mine, voi uita tot ce ne-a despărțit. Azi vreau să râd din nou, să alung tot ce-a fost rău. Azi vreau să cred că tu ai să te întorci. Am să te aștept să vii, am să te aștept să-mi spui, ești viața mea, ești fericirea mea. That's about it.
Thank you so much. This is, of course, for me, a song that is, of course, and it's very nice to hear this in a different language. So thank you. And
it was very, very well known in English too. Yeah. I don't remember Mary something, Mary H something, but those were the days. Yeah, that was the title. Well, have a lovely night.
Yes. So thank you. And thanks to everybody who was here tonight to enjoy the program. Thank you for everybody who contributed. Thank you for our translators, Ottilia and Svetla. Thank you to Lena, who was doing the technical moderation tonight. Carmen sends her regards. She had to go back to the other event where she's working tonight in Ulm at a location called Roxy. There's a little Tanzcafé, a dance coffee, something where which is also for Ukrainian people who are here and for Ulm people to get together, to dance together and to just enjoy an evening. So she sends her regards, wishes everybody a nice evening, and me as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tonight. And I would like to invite you to our next lecture, which is on the 21st of March, Tuesday evening at 7. For those who were already at our last Come Together session for Ukraine, Karina, who made a presentation, Karina from Odessa, will make a lecture. She will talk about her life as a journalist and a teacher, well, in war times in Odessa. So if you're interested, you're invited, and I will send more information in the next week. And of course, you're warmly invited to our next Come Together session on the 26th of March. Until then, I wish you a very nice evening, very nice time, and hopefully spring will be there soon and with warm weather and with sunshine. And all the best to you. Thank you for being here.